I did want to address this for a couple reasons. One, we've kind of seen a falling off of some really what I would just call like staples of ESPN with, we talked a couple weeks ago about Around the Horn coming to an end after a 25-year run. And John Brenkus passed away over the weekend. If you're unfamiliar, he was the sports science guy that started on Fox Sports and spent a lot of time on ESPN starting in 2007. It was a segment that would air on SportsCenter. I read he did over 1,800 of these sports science segments in his time at ESPN. It's an impressive legacy. I want to read the statement that his family put out, and then I want to make just a couple comments about it because I think it's important, and then we'll hear from Pete for today. So here's the statement from Brenkus' family. It says, "It is with profound sadness that we share the news that John Brenkus has passed away. John, co-founder of Base Productions, founder of Brinks.tv, and co-creator and host of the 6-time Emmy Award-winning Sport Science, had been battling depression. John lost his fight with this terrible illness on May 31st, 2025. His heartbroken family and friends request privacy at this time and encourage anyone who is struggling with depression to seek help." That's the statement put on social media from John Brenkus' family. I wanted to reflect on that. Part of what I love about this show and working with Pete is how honest and open Pete is about his sobriety, his journey to sobriety, what it's like to be an addict, and to go through recovery and all those things. It's important to talk about things that afflict all of us and that for so long have been maybe socially awkward or even like kind of frowned upon to speak about. And I want to commend John Brenkus' family for the statement. It would be really easy, and nobody would blame any family for just putting out a short, "John Brenkus passed. We asked for privacy at this time. Thank you for remembering his legacy." Nobody would bat an eye if that was the statement. But they chose to put out a statement, and it's why I'm choosing to address it in this way, that specifically cited John's struggle with depression and that is what led to his death. And that's tragic and sad. And I just wanted to comment on it because that is something I struggle with. It's something I think a lot of people struggle with. And they specifically said in the statement, if you or your loved ones are struggling with depression, reach out for help. And I just wanted to, in an effort to honor John and honor his family and maybe honor you if you're watching, I just wanted to echo that sentiment, that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to speak to professionals, to religious leaders. It's okay to get on medication if you need to. It's not weird. It took me 31 years to get on medication, and I should have been on several years before that. Depression, we're learning more and more about these mental health struggles, what they do to our brains. It's real, it's physical. It's not that you can't control your feelings. It's not that you're broken or messed up. It is an illness like anything else. And it needs to be treated. And it's unfortunate that despite, I think, a lot more awareness of these things than we had 10 years ago, it's sad how often they still create awkwardness or social stigma. And I just wanted to double down on the message because I've been there. I've been there very like in a very real way, tangibly in the past 8-9 months. I just want to triple down on the message that the Brenkus family put out. If you need help, get help. John Brenkus' life wasn't valuable because he did a segment on ESPN. Pete Souza's life is not valuable because you watch him on YouTube. Your life is valuable because you're a person. And there are people that love you, even if you don't feel like there are. And that's what I wanted to say today. I hope that's what we learn from this tragic passing. And I thought that would honor the family if we just said that on this show. And thanks for giving me the space to say that, and Pete the space to talk about what he goes through, and a community where we can just be real about what's going on in life. So I was saddened to see that. John Brenkus started on ESPN in 2007. That's right when I was going into high school and really, really, really falling in love with sports and sports media. And really sad to see him go at 54, way too young. we will be praying for and thinking about his family.